Greetings, my name is David Egbert. I'm a senior developer at the Center for Teaching and Learning at Brigham Young University, and today I'd like to talk to you briefly about one of the projects we're doing that involves video annotation. This application is a live audience response tool that is being developed for a faculty member from the Marriott School of Management. He has a number of courses that help students learn how to better present themselves in business situations. This tool, called React, will be used in a presentation setting that will allow students to see themselves as presenters through the eyes of a live audience. Now, we are in the early development stage of this application, so I won't be able to show you all the screens functioning for this tool, but I think there's enough here to give you a good idea of what we're doing. We've identified 3 different users for this tool: the administrator or instructor of a course, who would have access to student scores, feedback, and basically everything in the application. There are teaching assistants who would be able to set up and initiate the recording of each presentation and add their comments and feedback to the presentation session. We also have students who also use the tool to give ratings and feedback as they watch the presentation. So here's a general scenario of how this tool would be used. The instructor sets up a time and place where students would be giving their presentations. At the Marriott School, each student is required to have a laptop, so students would be required to bring their own laptops with them to these presentations. Teaching assistants can then enter names and times of each presentation into the system previously or at the time of the presentation. When the presenter is ready, students can log into the React system and select the session to be rated. When the students are ready, the TA can direct the presenter to begin and initiate recording of the video and ratings to the system. When a TA initiates a recording session, the students' screens are unlocked and they can start to rate the presentation. For these courses, students are given 3 criteria to rate for each presentation: the message being given, the media being used, and how well the messenger or presenter is doing. TAs also have the option to add time-specific comments to a presentation. At the end of each session, students and TAs are given the opportunity to add an overall rating and feedback on what went well and what could be improved. Because many of these courses have multiple TAs with many sessions going on at the same time, the instructor can watch the presentations at a later date and can add time-based comments as well as overall comments to each presentation. The instructor also has additional screens not shown in this presentation that will track scores and student data. The real power of this application is the feedback screen. This is where students can watch their presentation video along with a graph displaying the ratings. As the presentation video plays, a vertical line over the graph will indicate what ratings were given at that time. Students will also be able to read real-time comments made by TAs and the instructor, and read overall comments on what went well and what they can improve on. By having students watch their own presentations with synchronized ratings and feedback from their audience, we hope students will improve their presentation skills more efficiently and effectively. We're expecting to have the application ready by fall semester, and we'll be conducting an evaluation of the effectiveness of the tool during that time. Michael was the instructional architect for the project, and I'm sure he's more than happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you.